Hello, everybody. This is the greatest episode of the show so far. Oh, Josh.
What is this? Alright, sorry about that. Josh is posting weird pictures in our Discord.
I know you threw me off with that.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention what they are because I don't want to, validate him, but.
Josh, you're ruining. This is the best episode.
Right? Like, stop doing this. Okay, so Mewnipendance Day. Oh my god, I just heard another ding. I'm not looking at this one. But, yeah, so this might be the best episode we've seen so far. Like, serious contention.
It's definitely
It's
my
pretty
favorite.
good.
Yeah. So, essentially, I guess the plot or a synopsis of this episode, right? Um, Star is celebrating Mewnipendance Day, and I guess we kind of have to. Yeah, I guess we have to talk about how Muni, the little bit of history we got as to how Muni became a kingdom.
The Mewmans destroyed the monsters and took over. The end.
Yeah, they showed up, and so yeah, essentially just cutting all the crap. A lot of this episode is an allegory for colonization, colonization.
Yeah, that's the one.
Which one, the first or the second one?
Colonization.
Okay, I don't know, because colonial is a word, but I don't know, language, English is stupid. But yeah, that's really essentially what is happening.
And so Star wants to do a Civil War reenactment for some reason.
Because that's just what they do every time. Like every Mewnipendance Day, the Mewmans to kind of brainwash each other into thinking what they did was okay. They reenact it, but
Sounds familiar.
yeah, it's and like the other thing that really helps cement that this happened. So there's one thing, like Star has this little picture book that she's flipping through.
It's a little golden book too. It's got
Yeah.
the little golden book spine. So cute.
That she flips through, and there's a scene where Star is getting everything set up, and Marco's like, "Yo, Star, this doesn't look right." And at first, Star is like, "Oh right, bigger weapons," but we see the book again, and we see five monsters, like five tiny monsters, and 40 huge human soldiers. So
Yeah.
the monsters don't really seem to be
It wasn't a fight.
Yeah. And then the other thing.
It was smallpox.
Well, do we want to get into Toffee in this episode? Because he's back.
Yeah, I think he plays a huge part in it.
Yeah, so, Ludo's trying to get the wand as per usual. And, we've been introduced to Toffee, and Toffee's still here helping.
And he's still just going, on the side.
Yeah, so, and there's character growth. Now, this is the best episode.
Yep.
It's not maybe or one of. This just is. Because there's character growth at the end of this. Because, eventually Star does realize, oh, we probably were a bit too harsh on them, huh? Or maybe not to that extent. But she's like, maybe I shouldn't believe everything that's in a history book.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's to that extent because when a monster shows up, she refrains from killing him.
Yeah. And later...
Her first
favorite
instinct is
pastime.
not destroy everything that moves anymore.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, no, that was her first instinct. She just fought it.
And at the end... Because what's his name? Fish Lips?
Buff frogs.
Buff Frog. Where'd I get Fish Lips from?
He has fish lips.
Okay. But Buff
Thank
Frog, and whatever plan they have to get the wand from Star, Buff Frog is the person who goes to Earth to try to get it. But he fucks
My
up.
nose is in my beak.
I'll get there later. Well, Buff Frog doesn't really fuck up, but Toffee sets him up to
Sabotages
fail.
him,
Yeah, Toffee purposely messes up the plan. Buff Frog can't do it right, and Ludo, he ends up firing him. And I guess he just goes back to Earth because he doesn't know where to go.
Which is actually kind of touching that Ludo looks at them as his children.
Well, yeah, he's like, I gave you everything. I took you out of the swamp. I gave you pants. Where are your pants? But yeah, when he goes back, I don't know. The thing that Star does, she gives him corn. because the Mewmans had corn, which, you know, Native Americans and corn kind of,
Yeah.
you know, goes hand in hand.
One thing I will say is that when we first met Toffee a couple of episodes, he did mention that he made like a off statement saying like, you know, you're not the only one that has suffered from I don't know if he specifically said star or Muni magic or something like that.
Yeah.
And then in this episode, I was like,
Yeah, because there's a line he has at the end, which gets into what Josh was gonna say. Oh, actually, Josh, with the Ludo goon, before she kills him. I'm sorry, I'm backtracking. You know, I'm all over the place, but I really liked, like, when she was about to kill him, she cocks her wand like a gun.
And points at him.
Yeah.
And then puts it down.
But, yeah, there's this scene where, Toffee, what do I want to call him? Topher.
like Topher Grace.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
I want to call Lubo and Topher.
I don't know. It's because Toffee
call...
sounds like a silly name to me because it's candy.
Let's just go Stir and Miracle.
Mirko.
Stir and America. Marika. I don't know. But what's Toffee's line? It's like, I have it written down.
Sometimes your worst enemy is right underneath your nose or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
which is foreshadowing
like,
because, you know, he kind of gives it
away.
Menacing face like, Ludo, I'm not trying to help you.
And Ludo's like, oh, I've got a nose too. It's in my beak.
Yeah, it's sometimes your biggest threat
beak.
is right under your nose.
Yeah.
My nose is in my beak.
Mm.
Because Ludo is extremely childish through this entire thing because he's so enamored with Toffee.
And the TV.
Which is funny, you know. But it's not, you know, annoying that our villain is a goofball because
now we have Toffee.
we have an actual villain.
Yeah, he can be ridiculous.
Oh, one thing does happen in this. So, when Star is initially, like, explaining to everyone about what Mewnipendance Day is, she invites a bunch of, like, people from school. Mm-hmm. And quote-unquote Ferguson is there. Not Ferguson, Alfonso is there, the dude who got eaten by the,
Yeah.
In our head canon.
It's a homunculus or Alfonso that's there.
Yeah, Marco, you know, eventually felt really bad about it, and he was like, hey, Star, you know, I feel bad that I let my friend die and that I took a child away from his parents. Can you make a fake Alfonso for me?
By the way, for those, that did not happen.
What do you mean it did?
If we're Ferguson died this episode too.
No, he says something at the end. He almost died.
No, he died.
Josh, we literally see Ferguson say something.
A 50-pound ball fell on top of Ferguson.
Well, that wasn't the funny part to me. Is the Alfonso homunculus was like, help, stop, he's writhing with pain. Oh, no, he's not moving anymore. Never mind.
Yeah, he fucking died.
No, Ferguson is thick. He can't die. But I don't know. Like we said, like from a character growth perspective, maybe, you know, Star's like, maybe I shouldn't just
murder everything.
Or, you know, blindly murder everything. I don't think she's going to stop, you know, solving all of her problems with violence, but...
This episode is just so good because it is... You could just tell, even though the next episode does not fulfill anything set up in this, you could just feel there's a different vibe going on now. Like, there's something much more menacing going on. Like, this show is about to talk about real stuff now.
Right, no, like, Topher is actually... Like, Ludo as a villain is, you know... Mojo Jojo, I guess. No, because Mojo Jojo has depth to him. He has a reason to be angry.
He's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged version of Merrick.
That's an analogy Tashel made, that Topher is Bakura and Merrick is
Ludo.
Yeah.
Lubo and Topher.
Ludo.
Well, you keep saying Topher. The thing's name is Toffee.
God damn it. But yeah, I guess that's basically the episode, I don't know, kind of like 10 out of 10. Like,
Yeah, easily the best to me.
it's funny. We have started to maybe catch on a little bit that. Well, I thought that something's up. I don't know. I feel like something is up with Star's mom.
Oh, definitely.
And maybe like I'm partially saying that because we watched Disenchantment recently, and
Yeah,
that's what's going on there.
I was thinking the same thing. When he first got kicked out of the castle, I was like, "Ugh, I hope the mama doesn't come." I'm kind of creeped out by her. Like,
But yeah, I don't trust Star's mom.
me either.
But I think that's basically like the episode. I mean, good, and that's something that, like that kind of lesson that it has. That hey, don't believe everything you read in a history book, because that's not, that's only one perspective, I guess, of what happened.
Funny
Yeah.
that Disney is the one telling that story, but okay.
I mean,
History is written by the victor.
but that's it. Good episode, like 10 out of 10, really, in every facet.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll see, Lubo and Topher in the next episode. Not the next episode, actually. I don't know when they come back, but it's not next time.
Issue
But we'll
fat
see
piece
you
of
next
garbage.
time.
Toffee called, what's his name, a fat bag of garbage.
Oh yeah, that fucking had me laugh. Fucking laughing out loud.
He's like, I thought you might, you fat bag of garbage.
I actually didn't hear what he said under his breath, but Jesus.
Yeah, he's like, you fat bag of garbage.
Got fangs, literally, and,
Toffee's best
figuratively. Yeah. Is he? Better than Star?
Yes, definitely better than Star. I like the villains
Aw.
always, so.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed, but that wand that Toffee uses, you can only use if you're missing your middle finger.
Toffee had a what? Oh,
Oh, the mace thing. Why do you have to be
Yeah,
missing your middle finger? It's just...
Because, like, if you're pressing the button, then it won't open.
So how do you open it?
At least that's what they were implying. Because
I
like
didn't get that.
Yeah,
I thought
then
he
how do you
just
open it?
sabotaged it.
they focused very hard on the fact that he was missing his finger. Like they lingered on on that
Right.
shot, and that like while he was holding the mace, only he could open it if he didn't press it with his middle finger.
Maybe I missed that because I was writing
Yeah,
notes.
same. But, yeah, Toffee is... I mean, I don't even know if he's a dick, because if he's evil for the reason I think he's evil, revenge for...
Massacre.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, you probably shouldn't do that, but
Then
I get why you're mad.
He's Killmonger from
Basically,
from Black
yeah.
Panther.
Which, I get it. Doesn't make it okay. You probably shouldn't kill these humans for, the past. Unless they're still doing it,
I was
then
about to say that queen. I don't know.
I don't trust her.
They are. I mean, they're still doing it.
Yeah, Star
I guess,
just goes
yeah,
out
Star's-
and just
yeah,
murders
she's been-
monsters.
I guess, yeah, Stars, it seems like she's been raised. So, like, Star's bloodlust,
We said this in an earlier episode that Star was racist against monsters. She actually is racist against monsters, though. Like,
But she
Yeah.
just kind of... But it seems like she was just raised to be that way, It's like...
which is
Everyone
very
around.
interesting, Star.
Yeah.
It's a shame it's going to be a while before we get to the second and third season because all of these questions that you guys are mentioning, they're all getting answered.
These questions and more will be answered in the next installment of the next season of Star and the Forces of Evil.
In 2021.
Yeah. But I guess that's it. And is that it?
Now that's it.
All right.
Yeah, we
well,
clearly loved it because this review went on longer than the
Longer.
episode.
Yeah.
Remember, your nose is in your beak.
Do you have a
Fat
beak,
bags of
Josh?
garbage.
Whoa,
Fat
don't
bags.
call our subscriber fat bags of garbage.
That's our subscriber base name now. They're
The
all fat bags of garbage.
I don't think that they want that.
Well, I mean, it's better than calling them lovelies. Oop.
I don't know who that's a reference to, and on that
Well-
note,
See you next time.